Are you struggling with recruiting, especially for a position like canvassing? I understand, and you are not alone in that. I will tell you, there's a couple things that you need to consider. Is your ad attracting people that have canvassing experience, or is your ad attracting people that have never done this job before, but you're looking for maybe new talent? Because here's the reality. If your job says canvassing or door to door in the ad, you are only going to attract people who have done this position before. How do I know? Because the average human being doesn't even know what the word canvassing means. So we might put that out there and say, yeah, we want people with canvassing experience. But I gotta tell you, there's a finite number of those people. And so when we think about this, right, if we are looking for a volume of people to hire for a canvassing position, we have to target our ad towards people who maybe have never done this before, but are open to an entry-level sales position. Maybe they are young and hungry and want to get a job that doesn't include food service or fast food, or, maybe they don't want to wait tables or work at a gas station, but they do want a position where they can learn a skill and they're interested in sales, marketing, psychology, business, or communications. Those type of people tend to really kind of like our canvassing position. And we really have found that young people that are hungry, that maybe don't even have that much work experience, are actually a tremendous fit. However, if we're looking for those people with no experience, our ad can't say the words door to door. There are stigmas attached to the word door to door. So what we want to do is position our ad in a way that's A, truthful, but B, doesn't use triggering phrases that make people think they're going to be selling vacuums. The reality with our position is that they're not actually selling something. It's more of a promotions position, and we're going around most likely our recent job sites. I have another video on YouTube that you can look at that talks about neighborhood renovation team and how to explain the canvassing position. But it all begins with the ad. So you have to ask yourself, am I looking for one canvasser with a bunch of experience, and then I could put door-to-door canvassing in the ad? Or am I looking for, to build a team of people? And for that, I'm going to have to learn how to bring people in that have never done this job before. So our ad has to be attractive to those type of people. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means that we are going to use verbiage that doesn't necessarily, again, say the words door to door. However, we are very truthful about our position. We're not, trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. We just know that once we can get them into our office, we explain, the way that canvassing came about and why it's a smart marketing technique. We can get people sold on the position, but we can't just put an ad out there, wait for the correct resume to show up, and then say, oh, we can't get anybody. We have to be proactive. We have to go out there and find the people. So posting an ad and praying for the right candidate is not an effective strategy, right? Like, no matter how much you spend on these hiring sites, if you don't have an effective ad that attracts the type of person you're looking for, it's just going to be wasted spend. The other thing to consider is with canvassing, we have found a tremendous amount of fruit through smart sourcing on Indeed. And so it may look like it's expensive to you, but it's actually way less expensive when you're able to target people that have the background you're looking for versus people that just randomly apply because they're trying to appease unemployment. So those are my tips for recruiting canvassers. Follow me for more tips in the future, and looking forward to helping you out with this as we go.